because we worked together at a salon a few years ago. Me and Janice. Well, I think that was like last year, actually. Right? What year is this? It's 2025. Oh, I have been writing some really bad checks then. If that's the case, if it's 2025, are you sure? Because when it was just like 2023. Ooh, gonna have to fix that. Anyway, then yeah, I've been working with the defendant for about a year, and like a year ago. Excuse me. Me and Janice, we were really good friends. We worked at the salon together until I ended up having to leave the salon because of some trauma. I was trying to work in a really stress-free life. I was trying to live a stress-free life, work in a stress-free environment. And I was like, I can't work anymore. So I ended up leaving the salon. But me and Janice stayed really good friends. Yeah, really good friends. She even lent me this bag. See, it's real fancy. See, she's a real nice lady. Like, this is the kind of stuff that she does for her friends. Also, excuse my attire. I had to come here straight from the school, from dropping my kids off, and I'm sorry, but there's no way that I'm getting dressed that early in the morning. I don't have to do that anymore because I am now a housewife. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, what were we talking about? The defendant, right? Janice. Yeah, I've known her for a long time. We worked together about a year ago. Yeah, I would say that I know her pretty well. I mean, our family grew up together. We grew up in the houses, like across from each other, but we weren't really friends back then because back then she was a little bit of a bitch, if you ask me. But she's nothing like that now. She's the sweetest, kindest lady you'll ever meet. Let the record show that I said sweetest, kindest lady you ever met. She's nothing like, the kind of lady that you're seeing do all these things, these horrible things. She would never do that. She's not that lady. She would never, ever do that. She would never do that. Ever. Yeah, never. Have I ever seen her do anything out of character? Like what exactly? Like, what do you mean out of character? Janice was pretty eccentric, high emotions. No, I don't think I've ever seen her slash someone's tires. No, never seen it. Never. Well, that was that one time. So, I can't lie on the stand. I can't go to jail, Janice. I got kids. Okay, that was that one time that her ex-boyfriend, secretly, I think they're still together, but that's neither here nor there. There's her ex-boyfriends, and, he's been in a relationship for like 10 years. But Janice has been sleeping with him on the low for like 4 of those years. And he disrespects her. Like, he just drags her through the mud. He's always trying to make her think that, they're gonna be together. And he's lying. He's a liar. He's disgusting. He's a cheater. He's got like 2 kids. Janice just had his kid, and then he got another kid that pregnant at the same time. He's been telling Janice that he's gonna leave his girlfriend of 10 years, now wife, for her, but he's never like actually done anything, like he's a liar. Anyway, there was just one time that she did maybe key his car just a little bit, but like I said, no one got hurt. He was like, they were literally back together the next day. Like, Judge, I'm telling you, back together the next day. Like, it wasn't anything dramatic like what you're trying to make Janice, and she's always acting crazy. A woman is never delusional without reason. You were saying things that make her delusional. What was the question? Right, have I ever seen her do anything? I mean, she did a couple of times, but she got a little bit of high emotion, but what is she to do, like, but no, I never, like, I don't think that nothing that would indicate that, like, what is she being accused of again? Running him over with her car. No, I don't think she would do that. I've never seen her once harm him, like, physically. Like, yeah, she cursed him out and slashed his tires and keyed his car and, got him fired one time when she pulled up to his job and cursed him out. It was the whole thing. But I don't think that she would, right? You didn't do it right, Janice. No, I don't think that she would. That's the father of her child. Like, what are you even saying? I don't think she would do that. No. There's no way. There's just no way. She lent me a purse, for crying out loud. She would never. She would never. I'm telling you right now. Well, yeah. So, there was one time where he literally sent Janice flowers at work, and she was so excited. They had been fighting like always, and it was another time when he told her that he was gonna leave his girlfriend slash wife slash fiance, and then he never did, and then Janice was really upset about it. And so there was fighting, and it was getting real nasty between them. Excuse me. It was getting real nasty between them, and then yeah, Janice was like, I'm done. Like, she had finally made a good decision, and she was like, I'm done. No more. And so she ended up cutting him off. She like blocked him and everything. And so what he did was he ended up sending her flowers to her job, to the salon. And there was 2 cards on the flowers. One of the cards on the flowers was for Janice, and the other one was for the fiance slash girlfriend as wife of 10 years. The delivery guy had special orders to deliver the flowers to Janice first. Let Janice read her card, and then take the flowers and deliver the same flowers to the girlfriend's wife as fiance. They had to share flowers. They have communal flowers. To be shared amongst the 2 of them. She gets Wednesday, Thursday, and Janice got the weekend. Oh, she was absolutely flabbergasted. We all was sitting there like, okay, that was a bit disrespectful, if I must say so myself. I don't remember what Janice did though. Like, it's completely just fell from my brain. I don't think I recall. Next question, maybe. Yes, I'm aware. I said that I would tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I'm aware. Okay, she may or may not have broken into his house, but is it really breaking in when your windows are like paper thin? She literally flicked one little pebble into his window and the whole thing shattered. To me, you are just inviting someone to come into your house if your windows are so like weak. Like, it's almost like he wanted her to come in, because why would you have such weak windows? And like, he practically gave her a key. Like, I don't know. I don't see that as a breaking and entering or whatever y'all are calling it. Now, I mean, yeah, she was a little bit unreliable at work. She would not really show up sometimes, and when she would show up, she'd be on kid is ugly, it's fine. He'll grow into it, you know. Anyway, I just, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna have me up here and trying to get me to say that Janice is a bad person and she did these horrible things, because I don't believe it. You all are trying to. This is entrapment. That's what this is. This is coercion. Okay, I plead the fifth or whatever. Wait, no, wait. Not yet. I might plead the fifth in like 5 minutes, but not yet. But this is entrapment, okay? You're not gonna get me to say that she did that, because she did not do that. Don't you worry. She let me unpack. She wouldn't just let me unpack if she was a bad person. I don't care. So what else did you want to ask? I mean, yeah, I've seen her get into fights, physical ones. One time we was at a club a couple years ago, and a girl put her hand in my face like that, like, and then she did one of these where she like shoved me over a drink at the bar. Janice saw that. See, that's how you know she's a good person and she didn't do this, because she literally is the type of person that if her friends are being harassed, she's gonna do what she needs to do. And so she saw me get shoved, and the girl did that to me, and so Janice came up and snatched her by her ponytail. Unfortunately, the ponytail was fake, so it came right off, but Janice didn't miss a beat, okay? She grabbed her by the little nub of a bun that she had underneath that ponytail, and she started working her right there on the club floor. It was amazing. You should saw it. Janice tore her up from limb to limb. But she was very remorseful about it. She felt bad, yeah. She did feel bad. And she did, you know, because afterwards she had like a fistful of the girls here. Like a fistful of the girls here. Just ripped out. And afterwards she returned it to her. She returned the hair that she ripped out of her head. So she felt really bad. Really bad. Oh my gosh, she was so tore up. She cried for like 5 minutes over it. Like she was, oh my gosh, she was just right. Like look at her. Look at her. She's so innocent. Like, no, she would never. No. She let me borrow her bag. Did I tell you? It's expensive. And she let me borrow it. That's the kind of person. And I've had it for like 2 weeks. She hasn't even asked me about it. That's the kind of person that Janice is. Last statements. Well, in reality, Janice might be a little eccentric. She might be a little high emotion. I have a little bit of trouble controlling those emotions every now and again. She might be a little bit delusional. You know, she might be a little just nasty sometimes. A little bit extra, a little bit distracted, a little bit. She's everything that you're saying, but she's not the type of person that will run someone over with their car and put them in a coma. She just wouldn't do that. I just can't see her doing that. Yeah, she might have done. She might do everything else under the sun. Okay, she might lie, she might steal, she might beat your ass, but she's not gonna run you over with a car. That she will not do. I just don't believe it. No. Even one time, there was one time when I asked her, this is way back when, and my boyfriend at the time had cheated on me, not with him now, thank the Lord. My boyfriend at the time had cheated on me. she do that? If she was the type of person that would run someone over with their car? Because she's not that girl. Okay, y'all are trying to frame my friends and make it seem like she's some unhinged, like, psychopath or something. She's not that girl, okay? She's that girl. But she's not that girl. Like, she wouldn't do that. Get what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't like the way that y'all are doing this. This feels very... I don't like it. It's giving me bad vibes. I don't like this. No. 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 Don't like it. Don't like it. I've decided. Yep, I've decided I don't like it. We need to wrap this up. Wrap this up. And then you got her in this orange jumpsuit that is not color. It's making her look like a carrot. She looks sickly. Oh god, Janice. I'm gonna bring you some lipstick, okay? Okay. Am I done here? Because this chair's really uncomfortable and I got sciatica. Can I go now? Or do you have any more interrogations for me? Because I would like to plead the fifth now. Can I go now? Are you done? You're done here. Alright. Bye everybody. Thank you so much for having me. This was so fun. Sorry, Janice. I tried my best, sweetie.